Welcome to Mad Marketing's YouTube channel, where we discuss aspects of digital marketing as well as leadership. Today, we're going to be discussing Google's SERP features for 2021. There are about two or three of these that I left out of this video. A lot of us aren't going to be using them. And to be completely transparent with you guys, some of them I actually couldn't find, but I'm not going to leave you guys without that information entirely, because I also have here from Moz. Thank you guys at Moz. I use Moz for my own SEO practices for my own site and for my clients. So they're great. And no, this is not paid, although that would be cool. I'm going to link to this article in the description so you guys can see the 2 to 3 SERP features that I left out. One of them is related questions, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with. And if we come across it while I'm making this video, I'll include it. The next one is going to be the local pack. So for me, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not 100% on telling the difference between the local teaser pack and the local pack. So that's something that I'm going to be brushing up on. As you guys know, when it comes to local SEO, it's a whole new animal in and of itself, but especially important for those of you with brick and mortar stores. All right, let's jump in, because I want to give you the knowledge you need to get found on Google. Let's go. So first we have the image pack. And this is where you will see a bunch of images. Now, the way to obtain this is to actually include your alt tags. So when you upload an image to your website, you have the ability to include your keywords in your alt tag for your image. Super important, and this will help you come up in the image search results. As you can see here on the screen, I search for images of walrus, right? So probably not the best search term, and people probably aren't using it, but you get the idea. You will, especially if it's more of an aesthetic thing, when someone is searching on Google, they will first see images. Next is the knowledge card. So this is where you're looking for something like, example, the population in New York. This is accessible information. And instead of having you search through the actual organic listings and the advertised listings, Google has taken it upon themselves to actually just give you the answer right there. You can actually do this with COVID also. From the last I checked a few months ago, it was like this. So I'm not sure if it's going to be like this now, but there it is. So all the information that you need to know, instead of actually going into a website, you're going to get it right here from Google, as you can see. And the news box. So you can see the top stories for today. Google is giving you current events right there in the search page without you having to click into your favorite news site. Next, I searched here for Steve Jobs, and this is a knowledge panel right here on the right-hand side. We'll get the information about Steve Jobs, family life, things like that. And also we can see that he is in the top stories. So there's a news box in this search as well. Knowledge panels are actually hard to get. They're actually done through partnerships and other methods, so not many sites will be able to rank here. And that actually goes for in the news today. So if you're a PR site, it's a little easier. It's more transparent to be in the news box than it is to actually rank organically. So there's more transparency there because news is a little bit more, it's more important than other aspects of running an online business, right? People have this information that needs to be known, and it's kind of like a more general net that's being casted. This, you can rank organically here if you have information, but obviously something as serious as this, it's not likely that you're gonna show up here. So let's move on. We passed that, and now we have shopping results. Shopping results. Actually, Google, I believe in sometime earlier in 2020 or the end of 2019, introduced shopping results for people who aren't paying ads, Google ads. So you guys might want to look that up. But here you can see, if you're actually doing shopping on Google, you'll see these cards, these shopping cards with the image, description, price, reviews, and any other additional information the company is including. Some of them don't include all that information, but these are your shopping results, and these are paid for. But if you were to click here, this shopping tab, it is possible. I'm not sure which ones are which, but it is definitely possible for you to come across products here that aren't being paid for. Google has allowed this. So you can upload your product feed to Google. And if you're not looking to pay to promote your products on Google, then you get the option of having them listed in the shopping tab for free. Keep in mind, though, those that are willing to pay to promote their products will come up higher in search results as expected. Next is the tweet. So if you're familiar with Wendy's Twitter, they're super popular, super sassy and bold, really cool. But it's not so much of an organic factor, but it does help with your branding and being noticed and being seen, which is something that you actually want to do. You want to put yourself out there, and you build up your Twitter account, and your Twitter cards can show in the search results. Next, our featured snippet. Right here is actually my website, madmarketingpro.com, for the search for branding strategies. So it took the search for branding strategies and pulled directly from the article exactly what those branding strategies are, and are providing them to the user up front without the user having to click in. Now, this could affect how many people actually click in, but the way it is set up, you can look at this SERP feature and you'll actually notice that it's a whole article about this. So what is a line extension exactly, a brand extension, new brand strategy, and a flanker fight brand strategy? What are these strategies? So people are likely to click in. Now, quickly, while we're on this page and we have it here, there's of course the search ads that Google runs and people can run on Google. And you'll see that right above my number one placement is an ad that has also site links. And so this is a search ad, and we're going to skip here. And here's an organic example of a search feature. This is an organic listing with site links. So All Time Trading, a general wholesale company based here in the US. They have also, you can go to their homepage, you can go to their all categories, contact us, about us, and then looking for new deals. So I get some new deals here, and then more results. So they have different site links that people are able to click in on and jump directly to that page instead of going to the homepage and then to the next page. And which is great. You take up more space on the Google search page. And so you got more real estate, which is just makes you more noticeable. And it's super important. And this is actually something that you have some control over. I'm not saying 100%. As we know, with SEO, nothing is 100% here. But if you implement the proper schema markup to your page, this is something that could happen for your search results. And let's go. Tacos near me. I love tacos. And here is a local teaser pack for tacos near me. As you can see, it's a list of 3 restaurants in the area, and it gives information like the names, the reviews, and the address. Also, the method of which you can order, takeout, dine in. And well, we have one here, no contact delivery, which is actually really cool, especially for the times now. with COVID, no contact delivery. A lot of people find that important. And the fact that they're keeping up to date with their local SEO is great. And then story time, right? I included this here and we can see the video pack, right? So on the actual search results, Google will include videos right on the Google search page that are relevant or that is deemed relevant. And so these are some of the featured snippets that you can start working on getting for your own website as we speak, right? And so I don't want you to miss out on these opportunities. And also, when you're searching Google yourself, I think it's great for you to understand what you're looking at when you're looking at it. So I hope this helped, and I hope this is bringing the value that you guys need to move forward with your own ventures. I wish you guys the best. Until next time.